morning, everybody. I am at Grace Davison back here in Sulphur, Louisiana. I came out to the road here to do this pre-video because we're not allowed to do video inside of their plant, and I don't want to break their rules. Clearly, no photography, no video allowed inside. So I walked out to the road. I'm down in Sulphur, Louisiana. And this is like a refinery alley down here. Oh my God, Citgo is over there. Got Grace over here. Man, all kinds of ports here off the river with much refinery operation. I'm really impressed with it. It's like, holy cow, this is the hotbed of refineries down here. But I got here yesterday at 12:30 local time, noon. It's, what time is it? 7 a.m. the next morning. So I actually got paid last night to sleep all night because I'm on detention here and just taking a big old break waiting for them to get me in, which I would imagine probably would be here in the next few hours because the trucks that were here ahead of me have already gone back. And slowly we're getting down to the product that I have on, which is called C555 dry. I don't know if it's a catalyst. I think it's a catalyst. And I know there was one other load of C555 here ahead of me yesterday, and that driver's already gone back. So I should be, within the next few hours, be heading back. But as you can see here, we have petroleum tanks out here. Again, this is Grace. Mosquitoes are all over. This is Grace back here, all down along the backside. Yeah, you can't see them, but there's another refinery down the road, and just a lot of activity here. Refineries, we know they don't get in a hurry, but they do pay attention, so that's a good thing. Like everybody says, track your time, keep up with it. It's exactly what I'm doing, and we'll get paid for being here. So in this video, you guys are going to see, just looking to make sure there's no traffic. I went up to Quebec, left the truck stop at the Flying J, went up to Montreal, got washed out, came back down, loaded in Valleyfield, Quebec at Grace Davison there. And I left there, came back down across the Thousand Islands Bridge, okay, which is amazing and beautiful coming back down across there. Came through customs, worked my way back down through Virginia, Tennessee, the upper corner of Georgia, through Alabama, down into Mississippi, down into Louisiana, and made my way down here to the far southwest corner of Louisiana. Beautiful trip down through here. Just an amazing trip down through. Beautiful through Virginia the other day, and can't complain a bit. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Crossing into Quebec. This is Route 20 in Quebec. Just crossed over the state border from Ontario. Me and a gentleman named Michael, who is behind me, are heading over to the Topsall, T-O-P-S-A-L-L, tank wash to get these pneumatics cleaned out. And then we're going to head down to Valleyfield to get loaded. There is road sign in French, and again, I don't speak French. I did take French in high school as a freshman. I barely passed the class. I think I got credit by 1 point. I think failing was 69 and I got a 70. So I am no good at French, and I'm not even going to try to be. So we're going to make our way across here, get this taken care of, and we'll be back with you soon. I'm about 20 miles out of Montreal. As you can see, Montreal, and coming into the surrounding areas, has their own traffic nightmares. And even as you look here, they have their people that try to cut in and don't wait their turn in line, and their own fair share of drivers that basically are knuckleheads, disrespectful. Every city, every country has them, I'm sure, some better than others. But one thing I've noticed over here, getting closer to Montreal, it's very, very congested, a very tight area. It's very much so like what I would consider to be New York City. And when I was in downtown making the delivery the other night, I wasn't able to get video because I was focused on where I was going. It was that tight. It was almost like driving through Manhattan and Harlem or Brooklyn or one of the very congested, tight inner city areas like in Chicago. I am at the Top Sall, T-O-P-S-A-L-L truck wash here in Lachine, Quebec, L-A-C-H-I-N-E, which is right outside of Montreal. We're on the southwest side of town, and it's fairly tight getting in and out of here, but it's doable. It's easy to get in here. You just came up the freeway, which is right over here, top of the ramp, made a left, come right back down, got back on the freeway, went to the first exit and looped around to come in here. So it was a fairly easy place to get to, so grateful for that. I'm getting washed out. Another Oakley just got washed out. We didn't know he was in the area, he or she. Didn't see the fella or gal. And they just left. I'm in now getting washed. And then Michael is on the other side of the building waiting for me to get done. Then he's going to come around and wash. And then we got to get dried out somewhere and head over to load over in Grace in Valleyfield. So we're going to get this knocked out and we'll catch you soon. I am at Grace Davison in Valleyfield, Quebec. I am up under their silos and I am getting a load of catalyst. And again, this is going down to Louisiana. It's a beautiful day here, kind of chilly. Look out across the fields here. Looks like a nice little industrial area back here to the south. But I am here, I've been here for a little while now, probably about 2 or 3 hours. I'm on detention, so I'm getting paid, it's fine. Waiting to get this on. They're loading the first tank now. They've been on this for a little while. I would imagine shortly they'll be moving me forward about 5 to 10 feet to start loading tank number 3. From what I understand from a friend of mine that's been here, they only load 2 of the hatches up top, tank 2 and tank 3, and that'll fill the entire tank. So I would tend to think that they'll be wrapping this up here within the hour, and then I just have to hang out and wait on the customs paperwork. This is part of Pneumatics. We know that it takes a little bit with this. It just goes with the territory. So I'm patient, not in a hurry. I'll get down to Louisiana when I get to Louisiana. I am on 401 East in Ontario. It is Tuesday morning, beautiful morning out. It's 23 degrees. It's kind of cool, that's for sure, but nice sunrise.
1.5 miles. Take exit 661 on the right to Highway 137.
And as you can hear, in 1.5 miles, I'm going to be exiting and making my way south a few miles down to the border and customs. Crossing back over the Thousand Islands Bridge here. This time it's on a beautiful sunrise. Yeah, what a gorgeous morning. Boy, I tell you. Coming out across here. It is amazing. I guess it didn't even occur to me when I was coming up through here that this is the St. Lawrence Seaway out across through here. And duh, like a dork. One of my buddies is like, yeah, that's the St. Lawrence Seaway off Lake Ontario that goes out to the Atlantic. I'm like, oh my gosh, I guess I didn't even realize that. You know, the heck was I thinking? So, but it is amazing up here. Man, what a beautiful morning. I just wish my windows were cleaner so you guys could get a better view of this. But my windows are completely trashed. But look at these houses down here on these islands with the boat houses and everything. Unbelievable. All right, this is the start of Interstate 81 right here at the American border. And you'll notice I am crossing over. And this is literally the border to the United States up here at Thousand Islands. Welcome to New York. Right here. And cargo trucks to the right, cars and buses to the left. And we're back to miles per hour on a sunny morning in New York, U.S. Customs and Border Patrol, and we're going to try to get through here relatively easily and make our way on down to Binghamton to get some fuel and a shower and maybe get this truck washed if Blue Beacon isn't so bad. So this truck is filthy. I'm going to catch you guys later. Bye. We're making our way up and across the second of the Thousand Island bridges here. The camera almost fell off my head. It is gorgeous. I am in New York for this one, not Canada. And this is the actual St. Lawrence Seaway down here. If you look, you can see that there's a buoy out there in the water. If I can lean forward, you guys see the buoy. There's a mooring station actually. And this is the bridge that the ships go under to make their way over to Lake Ontario. And to the left, if you follow the waterway, that actually leads out to the Atlantic Ocean, however many miles out there it is. But this is all part of the Thousand Islands network through here and the St. Lawrence Seaway. Upstate New York as we're making our way down towards Watertown, which is the home of Fort Drum, the 10th Mountain Division. Thank you, men and women, for your service. After that is Syracuse. And after that will be Binghamton, where, as I've said, I will be stopping at the TA to grab some fuel, because I'm down to just above a quarter tank. I'm 171 miles out. I should be plenty good.
Small city thinking, I get why you left. Small-minded people sure know how to drink. I came to the party, I laughed at the jokes you made. I wish that I hadn't, 'cause now the joke's on me. I didn't come here just so I could watch you make a mess. I didn't come here to ugly cry in my favorite dress. So what the
Good evening. I think last time I was talking to you, I was up around Thousand Islands, up in upstate New York at the border. Now I am down on 81 in Virginia. I'm south of Winchester. It's a beautiful sunset this evening. The sun is setting off to the west. I am on Interstate 81 still, heading south. I have about 2 hours and 45 minutes yet to drive today. I'm going to try to get down the road at least a couple more hours so I have less to do tomorrow and Thursday. I have made it to the upper portion of Georgia, up in the northwest corner of the state. It's a beautiful day up here. It's 78 degrees and sunshine. And I'll tell you, for February 22nd, I will take it all day long. Especially compared to Canada, the ice storms from a few weeks ago, and everything else. So I am extremely grateful to have a beautiful day like this. Off to the south is one of the mountain ranges. I'm only a few miles from the Alabama border. I'm going to try to make it down to a Love's just south of Meridian, Mississippi, and park this thing today. It's about all the farther I'm going to get. Have a place to stop before my 11 hours of driving is up. We're out along the edge of Lake Pontchartrain. This is the southeast corner of the lake, cruising on across here. As you can see, it's kind of overcast and foggy and humid this morning, 73 degrees, but very large lake. And making our way across here on Interstate 10 west. I'll take 73 degrees. I talked to a friend of mine up north today, and they weren't running Interstate 90 because of the weather. They were actually down on Interstate 80 going to make their meet and turn with the LTL company, because Interstate 90 was extremely bad overnight, so with snow and ice. I'll take I-10 and 73 degrees in Lake Pontchartrain any day over snow and ice up on Interstate 90. So enjoy. We're just cruising along. All right, I am crossing the Mississippi River here in Baton Rouge. Climbing up over the bridge, you'll see that we have the ships off to the right, off to the left, to the south, going down towards the Gulf. We have other freighters out there, but overcast day, 76 degrees. I got in and out of the shop in Louisiana, and I am making my way.
I can't go nowhere. I got trucks in front of me.
So we're getting there. Heading to Sulphur, deliver this load. We'll stop and get some fuel on the way, and then we'll be in there to deliver it. So enjoy getting on across here. Catch you in a little bit.
try.